Okay, so I do want to record us today because this is going to be our first training live back here. Guys, unfortunately, due to COVID, I'm not going to do much of our training or that I can see in person. And I know that there are some people who actually feel like they need hands-on, but I can say this to you is that you're going to have to make that transition with the whole world to everything. It's not going to be able to be hands-on, but again, as I'm going to encourage you all the time, application is the key. So do not be afraid of making a mistake. Use your cell phones. If you want us to see anything, screenshot it, text it. We can talk by phone, talk on your group me. I just started change the name of our group me to another level. I did delete several people that I believe have canceled or inactive or just not active. I know today's training was telling us, you know, go pick up the pieces, you know, get your family, don't leave nobody out. The guys, I've been in myEcon 20 years and probably everything that they have said today, I've heard and I have tried. This year for me, may not be for you because you have your own teams that you're building and your own life and the way that you're going to do anything. But I can hear from the Lord to clean up. I hear for me, particularly the Shekinah services, is that it's cleanup time. Personally, it's a year for cleanup for me. And the way the Lord has shown me is that we sometimes have to move or other people have to get out of our way for us to actually accomplish things because they can become a hindrance to who you actually are and what you're trying to be motivated to do. So give me a moment here. Chris, y'all post, let me know that you're here. I'm gonna go over here to the group me and I'm going to place this Facebook link into the group me to ask those to join me. I am also going to send out invites, trying to get them to join me live. Help me if you got some team members that you are searching for that needs to join us live, then do the same thing there so that they can be aware of what is going on. So that they can get this training. Okay, so this is going to be today. I really want to talk to you about your W-4. I want to, with all of the excitement that's going on, I'm very, very excited. It's stimulating, it's a reminder, it's learning, it's all of the above, but we do have to get this part because this is the first of everything. Just to let y'all know, this is the first of everything. W-4 is the first move that any of you can have when it comes to your finances. I talked about it before, I think in my video, how the first thing you do when it comes to money is you must learn where that money is being lost. Okay, somebody post that up under there. Talk to me this morning, this afternoon, if you can a little bit. I know we've been in the training, but talk to me a little bit. What is the first thing that we do that I just said that we do in order to understand our money? Okay, I'm going to repeat that. The first thing that we do is we've got to understand what? Where is our money going? Okay, where is our money going? Even if you come back to this post later to show activity, go ahead and post it. Post, where is my money going? So we've got to see where our money is going. And that's what I want to talk about in myEcon is your first step is we want to what I call money recovery. Can I get somebody to type that in? Money recovery. So to start with our money recovery, we first, if you have a job, okay, if you have a job, then you have a W-4 allowance certificate that must be completed on your job. When you have that job, then have that certificate in your hand, you have the power to adjust it according to your circumstances and tell your company, the government, how much you should receive on your paycheck. Now, that's just your job. I want to try to make this clear. Now, what if you have a business? So I don't have a regular job. I have a side hustle. I have myEcon, a networking company. I have my own business when I became a part of myEcon. So what do you do then when it comes to money recovery? Well, on that issue, we're going to teach you that you must resolve that by setting up your business the proper way and learning how to record expenses that will allow you not only your expenses, but properly record your income and your expenses that will allow you to lower your tax liability on both sides. Say, for instance, you have both a job and a business. It can be a side hustle, your myEcon business, or any other business. Then we can actually show you that this one principle is actually going to work for you so that you can recover what? Your money. Okay, that's the key here. That's the key that we're talking about. Where is my money going? What is my money? What can I do with my money after I find where my money is going? So we got to take these simple steps. They are simple, but here's the clue. Here's the thing. They're not simple when you don't understand them. So I understand that, because to begin with, it took me 3 years to move to this level. But we want to help you move to the level sooner, because we have experienced the hesitation, the skepticism, the fear, the busyness, the slothfulness, the laziness, the procrastination. We have, you name it, we've done it, we've been through it. And not only, I think I left one out that I just thought about, even the influence, because there are people who will influence you not to do what we are teaching you to do, because they've never done it, and because of their fear, because of what they have been taught. You know, it's pretty much like religion, slavery, and so forth. A lot of people are afraid of the unknown, but if they have been taught a particular thing or a particular way, that's what they believe in, and that's where they're going to stay. Somebody say it's what you believe in. So I would be willing to say that at this point, we've got to change your mindset, redirect your understanding, and grow you up to another level to where you would not hesitate to take the opportunities that you should be taking right now. Again, I am fired up by the training this morning. I'm excited to be back with you guys, and I'm going to do the best I can to bring you up with me, because life for me has gone to another level. And because of the foundation, because of this teaching in myEcon, I'm able to serve and to be on the platform that I am on today, and constantly growing. You guys haven't seen anything yet. I don't know if I'll reach that plateau just being an associate of myEcon, but I'm going to give it all I got to teach you how to grow. And then you choose if this is your vehicle, if this is your avenue of extra income, your way of replacing the income, because I will say that I replaced my working income with what I learned from myEcon, and was able to get money to come on off of my job in 2010, and I've never looked back. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go over to the screen, to my screen, and I'm going to go to the tax withholding page. Okay, so today, unfortunately, and I think I moved my picture out of it. Unfortunately, they do have a service audit to the withholding calculator, but I believe that I will be able to give you some groundwork until they get that calculator back, to get you to understand why and to prepare. So it doesn't stop you from preparing to go into your calculator. Let me let you know this also. You should actually use this calculator every year, or every time financial situations or situations of your home may affect your financial situation, then go to your withholding calculator and recalculate this. I mean, that's when you should visit it. That's when IRS, it has been telling us to visit it, and it's been proven that is when you should visit it. Okay, so post in there, when should you visit this withholding estimator? Somebody go ahead and post it for me. So let's take a look. Before you begin, this is your homework, people. I posted it in there because, again, this is not going to be a begging way. This is not going to be a convincing way. This is, listen, I don't even want you to come to me in a whining way. Miss Pace is not accepting the whining. I'm not accepting the excuses this year. It is time to move forward. So if that is what's in your heart and what's on your mind, don't have that conversation with me. I'm encouraging you now to move forward, and that's that. I hate to be hard on you, but I got to do it, okay? And so here's what you need to do. Start gathering your most recent pay statements for yourself. Now that we are over in 2022, that may be, don't use that one yet unless your income may have changed and something changed there. But you will probably want to get your very last year-to-date information from your 2021 pay stub. You might even take a hold of your W-4 form if you already have it, not your W-4, but your W-2. Somebody place it in there, your W-2 form, so that you can have that, and that will help you as you move through your withholding calculator. The next thing you want to do is you want to gather the information from all of your income resources. I want you to know that when you do this, okay, at first, don't try to cheat. And some people say, you know, they're baking cakes, they're doing t-shirts, making hats, selling makeup, eyelashes, you name it, and you're not reporting that income. But I want you to actually, remember, you're the only one who's seeing this. I want you to pull that income over that you are making from your side hustle in order for you to see the advantage that it would be to you to report that income, as well as the expenses that have been used to promote or to build that income along with your W-2 job. Is going to make a difference. So go ahead, gather your 1099, gather your side hustle from your PayPal, from your Cash App, from your Venmo, calculate that, add that income up, because you want to use that as well. All jobs, don't forget not one job. Some people, when they come to me, because I am a tax professional, they will forget they have it. I don't know how people can forget that they have worked 2 or 3 jobs in 1 year. I cannot fathom that when it comes to their taxes, and they don't remember they had another job. Like, even if it were part-time, they just go do their taxes. Okay. I won't rant about that, but they do not remember. So I want you to get, that means that if you are single, you get all of your income together. If you are married, guess what? You get all of your income together because you are filing jointly. Now, for those of you who are filing filing separately, and you know this status and what it means to you, you still gather your wife or your husband's income, okay? Because guess what? Because you only split that return after you see what the adjustments would be when it's put together. So go ahead and put it together for now. There will be a place on your withholding form for you to make those adjustments. The next thing is, if you are married and you are filing head of household or single, that's actual illegal unless you are legally separated, but I'm not going to bother you. So however you file your taxes, whatever your filing status is, whichever income that you are reporting, to match your tax filing status. That's what you want to gather. And I'm staying on this so long because you don't want to file your taxes, or you don't want to do this adjustment form and you don't have all your income, and then you make an adjustment that will actually get you paying too less. So I want to make you, this is your scenario. You don't have to turn it in until you have examined it and seen the outcome. Okay. So it says have your most recent income tax return handy as well. So go find it. And let me tell you right now, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop not handling your business where you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know where my return is from last year. This is a good time for you to put together your financial profile. Get you a binder. Get you, I think the gentleman was saying on the training, invest. This is an investment. Invest into you a file cabinet. They're like $35 or $40 at Walmart. You can go to Target. You can go to Walgreens. These places, you can go online. Order you that and begin to separate your financial matters so that you can keep up with them and they will be handy. That was a problem during COVID and during all of the things that have been offered during COVID, because people just were not prepared, which meant that your financial business was not handled properly. So I like this line. It says, keep in mind that the tax withholding estimator's results will only be as accurate as the information you enter. So that's why I'm taking the time to share with you that you don't want to leave any stone unturned. People of myEcon, people that are watching this, because I will post this on my Shekinah Services YouTube page for you to watch as well. But those of you that are watching this video, it does you no good to do things inaccurately, because in the long run, you lose, okay? And just don't be lazy. Don't put off for tomorrow what you could actually do today. This may take 10 minutes a day, so you can't find everything right now, but make a goal that you're going to go in your closet, go through your paperwork one day at a time, and each day you'll find something that fits. A lot of this information, you could probably go online to your job and find it out. Now, I like this statement here. It said, if you have a salary, an hourly job, or collect a pension, the tax withholding estimator is for you. It's a self-service tool that you can use to complete or adjust your W-4, or this is what I want you to see, your W-4P, okay? For those of you who are retired, somebody post that, retired, okay? Post it. For the retired people, you will probably more than likely have a W-4P form. You do need to fill this information out so that you can make the adjustments that are necessary. I feel sorry for those seniors, my senior tax returns, for those people who have not prepared. And every year, these seniors, these retired people are paying in because they have not submitted their W-4P forms to their annuities, to their, where they're getting their dividends, to the schools, to the retirements and so forth. They have not done that. And if you get over a certain amount of money, you will owe taxes on it, even if you are receiving, I think it is Medicare. I think it's, oh no, I'm sorry, not Medicare, but Social Security checks, okay? Because there is a limit. If you want to find that out. Matter of fact, this includes your SSA form. So if you have a SSA form in the end, guess what? You need to collect that SSA form and have it with you as you fill this out too, because you need to know how much money you are getting in Social Security annually. You must add that along with the other income to know if you will actually have to pay taxes on your Social Security, or if you will have to file taxes at all. So don't hesitate from finding that information and putting it together so you can do the calculation. Listen to me and listen to me well. You do not have to wait to get to a tax preparer. And quite frankly, I'd rather my clients do not wait. because it helps me. It puts more work into what we're trying to do for you, which means more work means more pay, which a lot of you don't have the funds, or you don't want to pay the funds for more work, right? All right, so let's do this. Why use the estimator? This is the why. We can't do it any better. The IRS encourages you to use this calculator to perform a paycheck checkup. This is going to help you to ensure that you are paying in the right amount of taxes through your paycheck. Okay, they talk about several reasons. Checking your withholding can help protect against paying too little, or for facing an unexpected tax bill or penalty for not paying enough. At the same time, you may prefer to have less tax withheld upfront so you can receive more money in your paycheck to get a smaller refund at tax time. Because listen, this is a good time to tell you that a tax refund for you actually mostly means that you have paid too much money. So the goal, the smart goal is, it's not for everybody, it's to actually break even during tax time, because the more money you bring home during the year, the more money you have access to pay down debt or to pay off debt, to build new credit, and to make investments, and just be able to support your lifestyle, okay? So this is very necessary. And keep in mind, IRS is actually sharing this information with you in writing, just what we have been teaching. So when should you use your estimator? If you change your withholding for the year, the IRS reminds you that you want to recheck your withholding at the start of the next year. That's what we're doing now. This is the 8th of the year. Some of you may or may not have received your first check for this year, but if you have not, then this is the time that you should review this withholding form so that you can know how to adjust it. It also talks about having major life changes that may make a difference on this form. When you get married, when you have a child, when you adopt, or when you purchase a home. Or guess what? They're not going to put it on here because that means that they wouldn't get a lot of money out of you. But I'm going to add when you start a business. Yes, that's what myEcon is about, because you're going to be able to estimate your expenses and be able to include the expenses on your W-4 form, therefore lowering that amount that is being deducted from your paycheck, bringing it home and doing something with it. And when you file your taxes, those expenses will be filed on there and you can break even, okay? So this is just telling you the tax withholding estimator, when you complete the new form, it's going to actually download a copy of the withholding certificate, and you'll be able to submit that to your employer. In this Black, many employers have automated systems for submitting your employees' changes for the W-4. Be sure to check with your employer to see what options that you have. If you receive a pension, you can use the results from the estimator and give it to your payer, okay? So this is going to be your first challenge. This is going to be your first instruction as we get started for the year. I want you to post on here. I want you to post. I want you to let me know that you are ready to tackle this estimator. So if you are ready and you are watching this either now or watching it later, I want you to post, I am ready to tackle this estimator. Then I want to see you come back in the group and say, I did it. Once it is done, and of course, you know now that it's under maintenance. So, and I know why it's probably under maintenance, because of the tax laws that have changed and have been set in place. But you can actually get a copy of that withholding certificate if you want to. You can click on everything and you can do it manually, okay? You can go in and create it manually. So if you can add up, look here, step 4. Let's go to step 4. Well, I'll go through the whole thing. So I'll just put in here, let's do Jane Doe, okay? And she is married. And we're gonna put in the information here. She's married, we're gonna put that in, right? So then we're gonna go to step 2. This is about your dependents. Okay, so Jane Doe is married to John Doe, and they have 2 dependents. This line says multiply the number of qualifying children under age 17 by 2,000. So that's going to be 4,000. Okay. Is there any other dependents? Well, they got their mom. So they take care of their mom who lives with them. That's going to be $500. So over here in 3, that's going to be $4,500. Now, if you have any other income that brings you dividends, retirement income, or interest that you are getting paid, then you will want to put those funds there, okay? If you have a business and you have gone to your deduction worksheet on page 3, okay, this means you can take a look at your itemized deductions. That might be your myEcon monthly fee of $35, I think it's $34.99. Lights, gas, water, rent, expenses for your website, for your home, maybe the let's see, the vacuum cleaner bags, the broom, the mop, the refrigerator, things that you have done. That's why somebody put it on here for these people to purchase their 475, posted on here, 475 tax deduction book. You guys should go and find that, because you have at least or over 475 tax deductions that are available for you. All you have to do is put I would say my automated expenses. That's what I would do first. For instance, I purchased my ink from hpinstantink.com, and that's like $2.99 for one cartridge. On the other printers, it's like $15 a month. I know that I'm carrying that expense. So if you have some consistent expenses that qualify to be deducted, do those to be safe. Then if you can estimate how many miles you may be going within a year to conduct business, keep in mind that it has to be reasonable. You're in the pandemic, and it has to be turned into a for business situation there. And that can be almost any miles that you do, as long as you are recording it properly. We're not in that training, but you can put it there. So say, for instance, you can create at least $5,000 in expenses annually. Then you would put $5,000 there. And guess what? You would sign this, you would date it, and you would submit it. Now, the difference in going to the calculator is that the calculator is actually going to give you the number that you owe, your liability that you owe on all of your income, as opposed to this worksheet does not calculate that. Okay, so that's the difference here. But if you need to go ahead and give in, you can do some things manually to actually take care of that. Okay. And so if you're ready to tackle it, guys, then make a commitment. In your heart, you're saying, oh, I'm hesitating. I'm kind of hesitating to do this. But listen, step out on faith today and say, I'm ready. Step out on somebody else's experience on RS's instructions and say, I'm ready. And I'm ready can mean a lot of things, a lot of different things. It may not mean that you're going to do it today, but you're ready for a change and you're ready to make a difference in your household. So I want you to post up under here how ready you are to make a change. Okay, so that would be our first challenge. And I will come back if time permit me by Wednesday. But not only will you do this, but let me just go ahead and do this. No, let me go ahead and do this. Y'all give me just a little longer. I've done well. I am going to go to my myEcon website, because you guys have a website. And as the presenters have said today, the website is not going to blow up. Many of you don't even know the name of your website. go get the name of your website, because I'm not going to say it every time that I meet with you. Again, I like the gentleman, he said that success comes fast and it leaves clues. So it's coming fast. You need to move with it. I'm moving faster than I have before. And I'm not doubling back too many times. You have videos, double back to them. But find out your website. Okay, somebody posted up under there for me. Go find out what your website name is. Put it in your bookmarks. Put it on your cell phone. Go and visit it. Download the myEcon app so that the announcements, and you can go to it, the videos and the training very quickly. We do have an app. Download your myEcon app. All you have to do is go to your Play Store, your App Store, type in myEcon, download the app and enter your username and password, and you have access, okay? So go to your website, go to the About Us so that you will know your company. Go to your products, because these products are amazing. We haven't even gone to the travel membership, but go look at it, because that was in our training today. That travel membership blew my mind because I had been going to it, but I was seeing that it was more expensive than the membership that I had and where I was going. But I learned today that we do comparisons. So all I had to do was go back in there and show that I found this trip or whatever for less, and I could get that money back. So go check out your travel membership. If you're not a member of the travel club, become a member of the travel club. And also learn what the incentive is of getting paid from others becoming members, because if I'm not mistaken, they showed where you could build at least $550 a week. I think it was a week. If not, either way it go, a week or a month would help me, okay, in my income. And that's from selling only 8 of those travel memberships, if I understood it correctly. However, you can check me by going back to the company training that happened on today. I want you to also know you don't have to make up anything. I recommend that you don't. Over the years, too many people to me made up their own presentations. They got myEcon so messed up that, I mean, it was discouraging to me. And I've been with these people for over 20 years. And I'm like, I'm done. I can't take this no more with all this hype, lies, and everything else. And you not explaining it properly anyway. So there is a video here. You can also go to income shifting. I'm gonna type that in. Income shifting. Y'all should learn this. Y'all should watch this as often as you can. Incomeshifting.com. They have made a video for you. For me, if people cannot get it, I don't do the presentations anymore. I talk about the benefits and the opportunity, but I do not do the presentations anymore, because this is explicit. If for me, if a person doesn't get it from the video, then I don't need to deal with them, because it is simply simple. It is laid out for everyone. So if you don't understand it, go to it. Contact. You have a website. This is your website. You're going to want to go in and update your information so that people, they can go and they can contact you. They do it for me. And then over here, this is your join now button. Your join now button is for those who want to join. Duh. So once people have seen your opportunity, take them to the join now button, send that to them so that they may enroll. If I were you, I would use that $9.95 advantage to build my team of people. And I like what they said today. It's always been our intent to help people. Don't worry about knowing everything. If here's what you do know, you know that you understood that video enough to become a part or a member of the financial community. Help somebody else, help your church, help your club members, help your family become a part of something that's going to help them lower their tax liability, pay off their debt, change their credit status, and invest. That's what it is. It's just that we got the tools. We got every tool. This is all the convincing I'm going to do. We got everything you need. You don't have to go buy into anything else. You don't have to go anywhere else. I haven't bought into anything else in 20 years. I shall not. I ain't popping, rapping. I ain't doing nothing because this is what I wanted to do. And the other dreams and visions that I have, because I have used these tools, I am able to run an LLC that soon will be a corporation. I have a nonprofit organization that I'm running. And I also am going to have, I'm telling you, I've been telling y'all, I'm going to have a franchise. Give me 2 years, if that long. And that franchise is going to be up. But guess what? It's because everything I needed has been with myEcon, including the hype to get it done. It's been a part of myEcon. So go log into your back office, or what they call the business management center now. I'm still the oldie that calls it a back office. Okay, look at your super discount travel membership and become a member. Look at all of the meat and the tools that you have back here. Go to your reports, go to your tools, go to your account especially, and make sure that all of your profile information is correct. You can even purchase coupons to help people enroll for free. Remember, that's making an investment. You want to do that, you have the opportunity to do that. We don't want you to go over here where it says cancellation. We want you to remain a part of business and take advantage. Okay, all right, so that's your first training, your first hearing from your leader. Other leaders are here. I welcome you, Joseph, Chris, all of you. I welcome you to just on your own time, go ahead and make a live video in here, helping us as a team move forward. And that's what we want to do. Report back in, because we want everybody to win. And some of you are not on our team, but you are a myEconer. We want to help you win this year. Okay, so we're moving fast. Jump aboard, because I got so much more meat to give you. God bless you and have a wonderful rest of the Saturday.